The team will now talk you through what to expect after your surgery, including how they will get you up and about again and get you moving so that you can get home as quickly as possible.
Following your surgery, you will go to the recovery area, where they will offer you sips of water and possibly a high-energy drink before being taken to the ward. You may go to the X-ray department to have your images taken. When you return to the ward, staff will help you to start moving. Once your sensation and movement have returned, the nurses can help you out of bed to sit in your chair. The therapy team will confirm the information filled out in the previously completed therapy pack is still correct. They will then go over the exercises you are advised to complete, where possible prior to surgery, and can answer any questions you have about the exercises. These exercises will need completing 3 times a day during your recovery.
The team will teach you to stand and walk. They will start you on a frame so you can get used to putting weight through the new joint. Once able, they will progress you to elbow crutches. They will teach you how to get on and off of your bed, to the toilet and chair by yourself, and if you have had a total hip replacement, they will teach you standing exercises. Once able, they will teach you how to go up and down the stairs by yourself, and at discharge, the therapist will discuss what is to be expected in the coming weeks and how to progress your mobility. Once you no longer need your crutches, please return them to your local hospital, and if any other equipment has been provided, the therapist will discuss how to return this upon discharge.
After your surgery, the therapist will likely get you up for the first time using a frame. It is important that the frame is at the ideal height for you and can be adjusted by the therapist. When walking with a frame, you are able to push the frame forwards without lifting from the floor. We recommend that you follow a pattern of frame, operated leg, good leg. As you grow more confident using the frame, you may find that you are able to walk in a more normal pattern. The therapist will likely progress your aid at this point. You should note that this is not to be used outdoors. Crutches. Crutches can be adjusted for your optimum height. Please note, crutches can be used for indoor and outdoor use. There are multiple different techniques to use crutches. When using 2 crutches, we initially advise a pattern of crutches, operated leg, good leg. As you grow more confident, you may step alternatively with a longer stride. You can progress to using alternate crutches at the same time as the opposite leg. Once you feel ready to progress onto one crutch, it is important to hold this crutch in the opposite hand to your operated leg. Bed transfers. Sitting with your bottom as far back onto the bed as possible and towards the head end, ensure the majority of your thigh is on the bed. Lift your first leg onto the bed and then lean back onto the pillow as if you were to lie down. Lift your second leg onto the bed. To get out of bed, you should do this technique in reverse.
If you are unable to lift your leg into bed, you may find a leg lifter useful.
This will allow you to lift each leg yourself. You may also be provided with a bed lever as a point of contact to support you transferring into bed. Sitting to standing. When standing from any surface, it is recommended that you use both hands to push up. Ensure your knees are bent to around 90 degrees if possible, and shuffle your bottom to the edge of the surface. You should lean forwards and aim for nose over toes. At this point, you should push through your arms to stand. You should never pull up on a walking aid. When sitting, ensure you can feel the seat behind your legs. You should then reach back for the arms of the chair or the surface you are sitting to. You should bend at your hips and lower your bottom to the surface.
If you have stairs at home, the physiotherapist will teach you how to complete these with the use of the banister and your elbow crutches.
Always go up with your strongest leg first, then the weaker leg and walking aid to the same step. Repeat this pattern all the way up. Go down with the walking aid and the weaker leg first, then the stronger leg to the same step. Repeat this pattern all the way down. Shuffle backwards to the edge of the bed or chair. Bend both legs if able and use your legs and arms to lift your bottom off the floor. You can ask somebody to put a thick cushion under you to raise yourself from the floor. Repeat this technique to lift your bottom onto the bed or chair. Do this technique in reverse to lower yourself to the floor.
An outpatient appointment will be arranged for you 6 to 12 weeks after your operation. If you need a medical certificate or an insurance form to be completed, please make the nurses or the doctors aware.